welcome to the 2017 Top 10 Blog Hop. This is a hop of everyone's top 10, pretty self-explanatory for the year 2017. I have mine here in no particular order. Some of these I chose for the subject matter and some for the design factor. This one was a process video up on my channel at the beginning of the year. I chose this one due to the subject matter because this is the first year I've really documented anything about my interests beyond my kids and family. So Stephen King is my favorite author. My favorite book is The Stand. My favorite movie besides The Stand is Rose Red. So this is mostly simple stories. I believe these were Jelly Bean Soup, Freckled Fawn, and some thickers. So that is my Stephen King layout. This one was also a process video on my channel. This is a photo of my husband and I at a concert that wouldn't have been his first choice, but he did it for me, and I appreciate that because it's my favorite band. So this is a Simple Stories collection. I believe it was Hello Baby. It's quite old, with some Felicity Jane things thrown in there, like these rubber shapes. This one, this one, this one, this tag. But the colors matched perfectly. And I love the black and white photo of us. I've really enjoyed doing black and white photos this year because the colors of our clothes don't always, match each other or match the collection I'd like to use. Like his shirt was yellow and I was wearing black. So it wouldn't have matched this at all. It's a little trick for you. This is Dare He Is. Felicity Jane products except for the doily. I chose this one because I love the layout. It was a sketch by, I believe, Laura Whitaker for the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. But I love the story behind this one as well. It's our daughter and our puppy Zeke. He's about 7 months old. She's about 1.5. And every day they sit here and wait for the bus and, get so excited when older brother comes home. I chose this one because of the subject matter, and I ended up liking how it came out. It's a little brighter than I normally do, but I think it fits perfectly for the subject matter. This is my husband. He plays on the worship band at church, and this was some pictures from the church website. And I know this one's really hard to tell even when I get up close, but it's just you can barely make him out with some of the candles, and it's in person, it's a really cool photo. So this was Bella Boulevard Max, which is another really old one. I'm trying to kill my stash. That's why there's a lot of old collections in my photos and layouts, because I'm attempting a year-long no-buy new paper challenge. So this was What a Guy. This layout of our daughter is the same collection as this one. I was able to kill this year. My friend made a mini album out of this, then she passed her scraps along. I made a mini album, and I believe 2 or 3 layouts as well, so we got a lot out of that kit. This was a Stuck Sketches, and again, Simple Stories. And a lot of these elements were cut out from little 2x2 cards to make the embellishments, which I think worked really well. And then you'll see I have two kinds of doilies. This is the Cambridge doily from Amazon, and these were from the dollar store. I love them both for their different sizes. This is a Felicity Jane layout. Happy little head. It's that's from Madagascar. Melman is the giraffe. He goes and digs a hole and says he's gonna, die. And King Julian comes and, helps him get up out of the hole. And as the giraffe is running away, he says, "I love that happy little head." And this photo of our son buried in the sand, you can see he's just so happy about being buried in the sand, reminded me of that quote. And I love this layout. I struggled to use this red paper, and I saw someone else on YouTube mat the white cardstock on it, and that worked perfectly. It made me love that paper that I hadn't loved before. This is Besties. I did this for a design team layout at Scrap Perfect with the best glue ever to show that you cannot see the glue through the acetate. But I love this layout not only for the colors. This is, I think it's Pink Fresh Pen Pals, another old one that I've had forever. I love this photo that our photographer got of our kiddos. She was only about a month here. He was 6? Five. See, that's why I write it down. He was 5 going on 6 here. And they were just laying, staring at each other. And you know what? They still lay and talk to each other like that. He's now 7 and she's going to be 2. Smile Little Beauty. This is all Felicity Jane products. And I chose this one because I just love this photo. No amount of videoing can do the photo justice. She just looks like a little, 1920s baby with her big flowers in her hair and her flower shoes. Oh, I just loved it. Just loved it. And the soft pinks, you probably can't tell on camera, matched her little romper just perfectly. I was so sad when she outgrew this. Here's just Smile. This is National Scrapbook Day layout. I believe I used a sketch from Scrapbook Generations. But I love all the pictures in this one and the design. This tag I made myself, which is not something I usually do. So I love that I made that little embellishment. This is Felicity Jane and then products from my stash for like the washi. And these are photos from her first birthday shoot. Now, if only I could get her to leave some kind of headband in her hair now that she actually really has hair. I always think she doesn't have hair until I see these pictures. But yeah, I wish she would leave something in her hair now, because now she could really use it. I chose this one because it is completely different for me. You'll see from all my other ones, I tend to have a white background, pretty, clean and simple. But this one is so rich, and I love this, what I would say, damask paper. This was from an old My Creative scrapbook kit. And this is their Christmas picture, one of their Christmas pictures from last year. Their Christmas pictures this year were just as cute. And then here's a bonus. This one I did, it wasn't on my blog, but it was a guest post for P.S. I Love You Crafts. And I'm not usually, you can see I didn't use any cut file backgrounds, but I just loved how this came out. I thought when I started it, oh, it's going to be so busy. But I just made myself give it a try, and I love it. This was all, except for this red background paper, all the patterned paper is 6x6, which I loved too because I got to use up pretty much of a pack of pattern paper that I've had since 2014. And then here's the boy this year. Looks pretty similar, but you can see he started losing his teeth. This front tooth here, I can't there. Actually came out the day after that photo. I wish it would have come out the day of the photo, but it just wasn't ready. So that's my top, I guess, 11 for 2017. I thank you for sticking with me this year, for watching all my videos, for all your likes, your comments, and your subscription to my channel. It really makes my day when I hear from you guys. So the complete list of participants will be down in the description box below, as well as excuse me, where else you can find me on all the different social media channels. Thank you for stopping by today, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.